Hi, baddies. Welcome to Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today we're doing a pop-up pick-a-card reading. This one is all about the message your spirit guides have for you, all about your spiritual journey. How are you doing so far? So go grab your comfies and your snacks and join your auntie on the other side. So this was suggested by a follower, a subscriber on my community tab. So thank you so much for your suggestion. I really appreciate it. I'm always hesitant to call people out because I don't know if they feel comfortable with that. But if you suggested this, let me know down below if you feel comfortable. I really appreciate it. This is going to be an interesting reading. If this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's wonderful to have you. I do hope you will stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or member, I appreciate you stopping by. It's always wonderful to connect with your energy. Alright, so the deck we're using is a Phoenix Oracle deck. Okay, how a pop-up reading works is I'm going to shuffle these cards, and whatever comes up is going to be the picks, and they'll either shuffle out or I'll be guided by spirit to pull them. Okay, and then I'll be pulling as I go today, and that will be that. That will be that. All right, so for my group one, what card spirits do you have for my group one? What cards do you have for my group one? What cards do you have for my group one? Hey Spirit, what cards do you have for my group one? What card? Feels like this one. Money. Money. Okay, so that's yours. I will show them to you again. There's a little glare on the camera, so I'm trying to see, well, at least on my screen, I'm trying to see if y'all can see them. Let's keep going. I feel like this and then this. Very simple. The guides are very direct today, so here we go. This one, the power of empathy. Beautiful cards. The power of empathy is group 2. And group 3 is I learn to live in love. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. Okay. So let's take a little look-see again, shall we? Can you guys see? If they feel very far, let me move them closer. There we go. Let's OCD for just a second, shall we? And all the cards will fall. I do this every single time I do this kind of reading. Let's see. Is that better? Okay. I think it is. I think y'all can see a little better. This lamp is in my way. Okay. I'll move it back. Alright. Okay. So the first group is money. Money. I love this purple phoenix here. Then we have the power of empathy. Look how regal this phoenix is. And then we have learn to live in love. Look at that wisdom there. Captured very well in this phoenix. Alright, so what I will do is I will insert a little photograph for you guys who need a bit more time to see which group you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one group, there's probably going to be more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye guys! Hey group 1, all of you who selected money, this is going to be your message from your spirit guides, all about how you're doing so far, how you're doing with your gifts, how you're doing in general. Okay, now apparently your spirit guides want to discuss manifestation with you. They want to discuss money. So I pulled out the money cards that I always use, And the Nightmare Before Christmas cards are one that I use often with money. So let's just get started and pull some money cards. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Tell me about this money. Tell me, why is money here for Group 1? Why is money? Why is the Violet Phoenix here? Because this is the Violet Phoenix, okay? It's very special. It's a very high vibe Phoenix. So tell me. I don't have many shuffles here today, so I only have a few shuffles in my hand. So tell me about this money. Tell me about the money. Why is the money here? How are they doing? How's my Group 1 doing? How's my Group 1 doing? These cards kind of casually want to come out. Perfection, wisdom, perfectionism. Give up your perfectionism. It's causing delays in your finances. Oop. I hope you guys can see. You guys are, as always, above my head, so I can't really try to get you guys in frame without flashing the cards too much. Listen, this is a huge block, okay, and it is extremely hard to overcome, all right? And this has come front and center, okay? This is it, okay? We have angelic help. This is the time to trust in the universe and know you will be provided for. Either it is or it isn't, you know? I'm trying to hit the mark. Either it is or it isn't. Either you trust your journey or you don't. Either you trust these guides or you don't. And you got an ancestor here that's a little insulted. Quite frankly, they're a little insulted, okay? They're a little embarrassed and insulted that all this work you've done, you've come so far. Do you realize how far you've come? Okay, how you doing? Let's talk about it. Where did you come from? Have you looked back? Have you paused and looked back? I'm getting a vision of someone in a cave, and I don't mean playing around where there's sunlight. I mean in a very deep, dark cave with a labyrinth of different paths. Have you ever played like Warcraft or any of those where they have these caves that go on forever? They have dungeons in them and things like that. Like, it's just a never-ending cave. Have you ever watched somebody cave diving and get stuck in caves at the little areas they crawl through? We're talking about a very difficult cave to get out of. And we're talking about a cave that you ran to. You ran in the cave. I'm sorry. I'm getting choked up because I feel your energy of why you ran into the cave: for safety, for comfort, because in the dark you feel at home. You got your little fire pit, you got you some marshmallows, you got you some comfies. You've made friends with all the little critters in the dark, and they like you and they tell you stories. You've gained so much wisdom in the dark. And coming out into the light has been difficult. Your guides are asking you to trust the light, trust in the illumination, the wisdom. Trust yourself. I'm seeing a guide here. I see two. I see one, and they're appearing in almost, I want to say, cartoon form, which is perfect, okay? Because it is hiding some of the paradigm from me, but allowing me to see enough so I can communicate to you what I'm seeing, okay? I'm seeing a masculine guide with skin of the earth, velvet night, cloaked in purple. One eye is like a diamond, or a star covered with a constellation. And he floats about this cave. He's even taken you deeper within. I see another guide, and she is wearing a golden cloak. Her skin is bronze or caramel. So beautiful. So lovely. They're just so amazing. I have to tell you, they're just so amazing. I'm just so touched. You are so loved by these guides. You're so deeply loved. I feel ancestors gathering. You are so deeply loved. I don't think you connect enough with this love, this great love for you. These may be like spiritual parents, is what I'm hearing. Spiritual parents. Perhaps your earthly parents have failed their tests with you, their contracts with you, their spiritual contracts with you have not worked out, or perhaps in some way the cruelty of it takes my breath away. You are so brave. You are so brave because you saved yourself. Not everyone can do this. Not everyone can run into a cave and save themselves and face the dark, face the energies in the dark and call it home. Not many people can call hell home. You sat with the energies and they taught you about the cave and the darkness. And shadow work is not foreign to you. It may even be a way of life. But you are called to trust what you've learned, to trust your guides, trust where you feel drawn to go. Yes, it is different. If you are trying to manifest money, resources, connections, it's going to feel different because it is different. Lovely, it is different. My love, it is different because where you are now is not where you're going. The vibe is different. You are getting angelic help, these guides. I see this angelic frequency circling them, calling them in. I hear psychically like the song of angels rising to help. I see flowers opening and blooming with frequency, the light frequency, illumination. You know so much. You are so wise. Lean on your wisdom. This one, science. Keep an open mind. Something is unfolding for you. Something is unfolding for you. It may not come the way you think it's going to, okay, baby doll? It may come in a very strange way. Don't corner yourself. Don't shrink yourself. Oh, you need to blossom. It is time for you to start to bloom. Come out into the light. Receive the sunlight. Receive the rain. Receive the nutrition from the soil. Get grounded. Sink your feet into the land. Get rooted. Connect with your ancestors. Connect with your guides through the earth. Because that's how the manifestations come, through earth, through Gaia. It's all in the etheric, and it's going to come through. Let's pull some tarot. You're doing amazingly well. Sorry I had to cough. I'm just going to stop editing that out. You have to get among the living things. The trees and the squirrels and the bees and the flowers. Queen of Needles. You are smart as a whip. This Queen of Needles, she is smart. She has style and grace. She's logical. But also, I feel like creative. She's wise. The perfectionism is a problem. And you know what you have to do? You have to start letting things be imperfect. And it's going to bug you. It's going to bug you a lot, okay? You are a human being, and things are not going to be perfect. You're not going to be perfect. It's not going to manifest perfectly, okay? But it's going to manifest. No reversals. We have the Page of Needles. Ooh, lots of thought. Overthinking things. Tell me more, spirits. We have the Knight of Potions here. We have the Six of Needles. You are in your head. Overthinking this manifestation. Overthinking the cup. You really need to let go. Let it go. Let it go. And let's see what happens. We have the Six of Candles. 66, 666. Sixes are numbers of manifestation for you. Okay, when you see them, pay attention to what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you're doing. Okay, it's important. It is a victory card. Let it go. Here's the thing. You may be trying to perfect something to over perfect it. Listen, humans don't like over perfected things. It gets into a weird territory. Okay, when things are super perfect, they start to feel very artificial. We see it all around us, and it starts to feel soulless, and we don't like that. We might like it for a little bit because the order, because we don't have order in our lives. But we like it a little funky. We like it a little messed up. We like to know there's soul in it. There's humanness in it. And you are a human being. So allow yourself to be imperfect. Allow people to see your flaws. And allow your manifestations to come in. Okay? If you are creating a business or a platform or a project or a product, whatever this is, do not overthink it. It will kill your ability to manifest from it. The air of creation is chaotic. It is not perfect. Nature is not perfect. Your biology, I promise you, your biology is not textbook. And I really didn't think about this until I had someone do an x-ray on me. They'd x-rayed something. They were like, oh, your blah, blah, blah is textbook. We don't see that much, that much. And I was like, really? I never really thought about that. She's like, no, most people don't have, your body parts don't really look like they look in the textbooks in anatomy. And I was like, wow, I didn't ever really think about that. So we're born imperfect. We don't look like the textbooks, and that makes sense, right? We're imperfect. We're not clones. We're not robots. We're organic material, and organic material, when it forms, is not exactly the same as others. We are unique. Let your uniqueness out. Let your artistic self flow. Set yourself free. Do you want to create? Do you want to bring in this money? Do you want your flow to work? You're going to have to entertain your inner child. You're going to have to get messy. You're going to have to get fun. You're going to have to stop constricting yourself so much. I know it's hard. Life right now is difficult. That's why doing this work right now is so powerful. Do you see what's happening right now? How there's a shift? Things are shifting. And it's because people are doing the work. Exactly. It's because people are doing the work. Let's get some more cards here. Tell me more. No reversals. I got a peek at the 10 of Cups, y'all. Tell me more about this, spirits. What else do you want them to know? Don't be afraid of success. Ooh, or some of y'all are afraid to succeed. You don't even know what it feels like. Is that what I hear? I don't even know what it looks like, what it feels like to succeed like this. How do I manifest it? You know what it feels like to feel good, don't you? Maybe you haven't felt good in a while. Maybe it's time for you to take yourself on a feel-good adventure. Do it because it feels good. I'm talking about legal things, by the way. What makes you feel good? Makes you feel happy. Even if it's for 30 minutes, I don't care. Something that makes you feel good. If you're really struggling to feel good, it can be a certain cup of coffee. It can be playing video games. I don't care what it is. As long as it's legal and doesn't hurt other people. Go do it. Feel good. And then do it as often as you can, preferably every day. Preferably every day. And listen, I know you're thinking that's really selfish. No, it's not. Enjoying your moments every day is a way you change your moments. It's the way you change your day. It's the way you shift from lack into abundance. It's the way you see what you have. It's the way you learn about yourself. It's the way you grow. And if you don't remember what it feels like to feel good, I use this as an example. Okay, it's just an example. You don't have to do this, but it can be very powerful. And it's the thing most people have some kind of access to. Now, I'm not so sure. Okay, but if you do, and it can be a 50-cent candy bar on sale, it doesn't matter, but pick something delicious that you don't let yourself have often, or maybe you do, whatever. Pick something delicious, okay? We're going to use like chocolate pie or cheesecake or a donut, okay? Mine would be a chocolate covered donut, okay? And instead of like mindlessly eating it, you're going to make a little ritual out of it. Maybe you make yourself a beautiful dinner and make it your dessert. Okay. Or maybe you just sit down and eat that, take a bubble bath, take a shower, and sit down and engage with the food. You are going to really connect to your sensual senses. You're going to taste how the cake feels on your tongue. You are going to pay attention to you swallowing it. You're going to pay attention to how it makes you feel, how it makes you feel good. What are the feelings? How does it feel in my tongue? And you're going to enjoy it and feel satisfied by it. Okay? And then as you connect with that, start to connect with other moments. Go out in nature. And where I'm at, the trees it's changing seasons, and watch the seasons change. Observe the seasons changing. Okay? Feel the wind on your face. Collect a few leaves. Play with your dog. Be in the moment. Don't think about your bills. Don't think about what you're doing at the time. When I'm sitting right here, I'm in the moment with you. There's nothing else. There's nothing else I want to do. These are very powerful ways of connecting more with the flow of the universe, the flow of the energies around you, the flow of good, happy flow. This helps you connect with what? Money, resources, abundance. It doesn't seem so foreign. It doesn't seem so out of reach because money and abundance feels good. And if you haven't connected with that in a long time, you have to take some steps to get there. You have to be active to connect with feeling good. You got to feel good. Okay? You got to step in there. Okay, let's pull a few tarot for you. Money, money, money. You can't hate money and manifest it. It's very hard to hate money and manifest it. It's a tool. Okay? It's a tool. All right, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, let's keep going. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Prince of Wands. We have the Four of Cups. And we have the Prince of Cups. So you and money, probably it's been a struggle, right? You probably feel stolen from. You feel ran over. There's been a lot of regret, remorse around money, a lot of heavy emotions. And you've had to persevere through loss. But you've actually learned a lot about people. And you've learned about money, okay? You've learned a lot of negative things about money. Yes, people will mess you over. The closest people you have in your life will mess you over for money, especially if they have certain issues, okay? Understand people with certain issues have a sickness and they do very sick things to people they love. And it leaves us with scars. There may be some regrets about how we've spent money, how we've handled money. It's okay. You need to forgive yourself. And I know that's easy for me to say, right? You need to sit with it and understand that we do the best we can at the time with what we have. And now that you're on the other side of it, you can see different choices that you couldn't see when you were there. You're enlightened by the experience. But we can't hold on to it because that experience is robbing us. It's robbing us of some victory, of cups being offered, of real offers, of real inspiration that could help push this manifestation from being an etheric thought process to a grounded actualization. And that's where we are. So there are some thought processes that we have to let go of. There are some scars that we have to patch up and move forward. Now listen, when I say let go, it doesn't mean that it's not an ongoing issue. It means that when it comes back, you recognize it and you don't allow it to paralyze you. You don't allow it to make the decisions. Okay? You don't allow the past issues to make your decisions. You make your decisions based on your wisdom, on the things you've learned, and you connect with a higher frequency now to make those decisions. Because you're coming from a different place. You're not coming from this past place. You're coming from the now place, from the future place, from the abundant place. It's a different place, like we talked about before. All right, Group 1. That's what I received for you. I hope this was helpful. I hope this kind of let you know where you're at and what your next steps are. And I really enjoyed doing this reading. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you made it this far, leave me a money emoji down below. And I would love to see those. I deeply appreciate all of you watching, and I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, Group 2, all of you that selected the power of empathy, this is going to be your message from your spirit guides, all about how are you doing? How are you doing on your journey thus far? Your gifts, your abilities, what's up? So we're going to find out. I'm going to be using, the first deck I'm using is this beautiful deck, the Blue Angel Oracle. I just wanted to show you the box because it is such a beautiful deck. I get such beautiful vibes from this deck. So you are an empath, obviously. Obviously, you're an empath, which is difficult. I have empathic abilities as well, and boy howdy. Going out in public can be rough nowadays. Watching videos can be rough, watching live videos. It's hard out here. So I feel ya. I feel ya. You have to really have some downtime, and you have to clear your energy often. I'm feeling guides gathering. There's quite a few here. You have quite a kind of different from Group 1. There's quite a few gathering around. Some of them are wearing blue jeans. Some of them may be passed over loved ones who are guiding you now. The power of empathy. Your empathic ability may be something that's passed down from generations in your family. Sanada. Oh, look at this card. Oh, how beautiful. How connected. So connected to the layers of infinity here. The layers of divinity here. You are so connected to the different realms of existence. If you don't feel that, your spirit guides want you to know that you are connected. Look at this group. This is symbolic of your guides. Okay, your guides, all these guides from the different realms, many different frequencies, to those who have been on earth in body. And I feel like this is the symbolic of you. They're gathering around you. So much energy is around you and drawn to your light, and they want to help you. Okay, it's very powerful. I'm reading this card intuitively. There is a need for you to really be more careful whose energy you absorb, whose energy you're open to, because there are people who can connect to powerful empaths. Also, are you oh, I'm going to butcher this, and I apologize in advance, okay? Hioka? A Hioka type empath? They're very powerful, and they trigger people by kind of mirroring them. They're kind of like, they call them a sacred clown, quote unquote. You could have that ability, and sometimes that brings outrage in people. So if you look that up, okay, it's a very powerful form of a healer. I feel like you feel people, like when you meet them, you feel them. Sometimes you feel them before you even meet them. You carry a light signature with you. Okay, you have a lot of light. Uh, this is a light of knowing, a light of awareness. It's as if you pass this light to other people through this empathic ability, the light of awareness. Okay, let's get some more energy. Tell me more. These guides. Okay, I'm feeling Egyptian deities here, and I'm feeling the bright light. I'm seeing Osiris in a linen like gown, wearing gold, like a big gold medallion type jewelry. It's very heavy around his neck. He is green. He almost looks like a statue. Okay, were you a um, this could be past life connections, like a priest of Osiris. Um, we have here grace and solitude. Ooh, I feel that. So the guides are saying there is more need for you to have time away. You need more downtime. You need more rest. You need more space between you and people because your empathy is growing, okay? Which means your psychic abilities are growing. The presence of Osiris tells me that there is a leveling up here, an entering of a priesthood, a priestesshood, a dealing with the spirits of the dead, um, the crossing over of other worlds as well. And it's an energy of being reborn, a ritual walking through. And in order for this energy to rise, you're going to need to spend more time. First of all, you're going to have to start dumping some of this energy that you absorb. Okay, so you can do that through grounding it to earth. Um, that's a really easy way. Take a shower, have it go down the drain, whatever you do. Okay, you can transmute it into whatever you want, but you definitely have to deal with that. Then you have to recharge your own batteries and have some fun, sleep, eat some good food, recharge your batteries before you re-engage. Okay. You got to learn to turn your empathy down, turn it up. And it's best to do this now before your abilities really get going. Okay. Because here's the thing I'll tell you, I am connected all the time. I am constantly connected. And what keeps me good is that I have the ability to turn it down. It's always there. I'm always connected, but I have the ability to tune in or not. And it's something that empaths have to learn how to do. A few can do it from the time they're born. Okay, whatever. But I'm talking to those of you who are walking into your abilities and you feel overwhelmed. Okay. And as your abilities grow, your psychic abilities grow, your empathic abilities grow, you may feel overwhelmed. When you start feeling overwhelmed, that is a sign that your empathic abilities are growing. It's time to pull back, do some grounding, do some alchemy, do some recharge, get some clarity on have my gifts grown? Oh, they have. Do some reflection. Okay. Slow down. I'm getting from your guide. Slow down. Okay. We have the gateway here. There's definitely a gate opening for you. You're at a progression. You're about to progress. Your guides want you to know you're about to progress. Okay. I see Cleopatra. Okay. Some of you have a guide that is Cleopatra. Straight up. That is Cleopatra. Hello. Beautiful queen. I am so honored to have you at my table. Ah, that's amazing. What a powerful feminine energy to have on your side. Some of you are opening the gates of Cleopatra, okay? Listen, there's so much about her. She was so powerful. She was the most powerful woman in the world at her time. She was the richest woman in the world, okay? I read about her recently, and she was the equivalent of a billionaire. Okay. And she was um, very influential. There's a lot about her, and I think that they may have found her tomb. And her energy is a guide for some of you. Some of you are opening up her gate. Okay. If this isn't her gate, then it's another deity or important spirit's gate. Can you tell me who else? Who else? I'm hearing the gate of Aphrodite, the gate of Venus. Okay. It's a feminine gate. It's a gate I'm hearing of resurrection, retribution. It may be the gate of Medusa as well. I got quite a few cards here. I'm going to take them all. We have Shambhala. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Ah. It's going to lead you to a very peaceful time in your life. A very happy time. I'm being pointed to gratitude here. I feel like gratitude is going to open this gate. Gratitude is going to get you to this gate. Gratitude is going to help you walk up the stairs. And there is symbols all the way up the stairs here of this gate. See, symbols all the way up the stairs. Pay attention to sigils, symbols that come to you. They could be keys to this gate. They may be keys for you to meditate on, for you to reflect on when you are kind of pulling back and recharging. Okay. Shambhala. It's a reward. It's a happy time. It's a time of peace. We have eternity, 44. That's a master number. Look for fours, 44. Look at the beautiful universe. Look at your creation. You are so powerful. And any doubts you have about your abilities, it's really important that you work on your doubts, okay? Because they can be major blocks to this peaceful, fulfilling life, okay? It doesn't mean perfect, all right? Didn't say perfect. I said fulfilling. Something that you will be grateful for. And you will believe in the grace of the universe. You will believe in the grace of your guides. Someone has a very funny guide here. And I tell you this because I think it's masquerading as a very short, stocky dude in clown shorts with clown feet and a big red nose and a little derby hat. And he wants you to know that fun is possible in life. Perhaps you don't think life can be fun anymore. And I get why you would think that. I understand why. But I'm telling you, they want you to know you are about to go through a gate and things are going to change for you. All the work you've done, all the empathy you've given, all the compassion, all the connection, and you're about to be more connected and more aware. You're going to know how to get through this gate. You're going to know how to find your Shambhala. You're going to know because you are so connected, and you're going to be so grateful when you fully connect with this, when you understand how infinite your connections are, that you are the connection, that every guide that appears is you and you are them, that your experiences really are projections of you, and that the universe itself is malleable and it reacts to you. You have the ability to understand this at a different level. You have the ability to help others understand this at a different level because you're a very gifted empath. You feel people's feelings before people even know they have them. You may be a counselor, you may be a really good friend, you may be a nurse, you may work in psychology in your job, you may be an HR person, you may work in psychology with computers, something like that. Some of you are into robots. I don't know. I just feel that. There is something so real about your gifts, they're almost tangible. And some of you are still at that stage of not trusting. If you will take the trust fall with it, you're going to be real surprised how the synchronicities are going to go boom, 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 boom for you. Your guides are like, we got the synchronicities all lined up for you, but you just won't take the fall. You just won't do the thing. If you'll just do the thing, we're going to line it up for you. Let's get a few more cards here. You have beautiful energy. You're doing so well that there's a gate coming. Oh, Dreamweaver. Emergence, wish, visualize, conceive. It's time. It's time. You have the ability to visualize this gate and what is your Shambhala. It's not this. It's not, this is your Shambhala. This is your heaven. This is your perfect place. This is your place of peace. The question is, first, what is this gate to you? What is it? Create it. Co-create this gate. What is it? Visualize it. Think about it. What's on the other side? Shambhala. Okay, what is this to you? A place of peace, a heaven, a perfection of divinity. There's no perfection, but divinity, happiness. Dream it into being. Use your power of empathy. Use your new psychic abilities and close your eyes in your moments where you have pulled back and visualize these things. What do you see? What do you feel? What do you hope for? Stop being afraid to hope for better. Stop being afraid to dream for better. Stop being afraid. Let's get another card. Dreamweaver. Oh, this is a few. Okay, we'll take them. Oops. We have Odyssey. Quest, offer, treasure, celebrate. You're going on a journey. You're going on a quest. A quest to find this gate, go through this gate, and find your Shambhala. You're being called by your guides. Oh wow, I see knights. I see knights with shining armor and big swords getting on their spirit horses, riding towards the gate. Once you visualize this gate, you can find it. And it is a quest. It is a journey. You may be doing some shadow work. That doubt, that needs to be overcome. We have devotee, delicate, inspired, acquire emergence. It feels like there's a need here for you to devote yourself to the journey of self. A lot of you have just peeked in and you're so powerful. You've peeked into this empathy. You've peeked into the psychic ability, but you've been like, I have a life. I have this. I have that. Listen, you don't have these abilities to just pack them away. You have these abilities to help you on this journey of your life. Be devoted to this pathway of self-healing, of self-evolution. There's so much you can do. There's so much beautiful energy here. And there's treasure on the journey. There's divine treasure. A lot of your answers about life, about you, about consciousness, about manifestation, all those things are answered here. You have a very quantum type vibe, very high functioning quantum vibe here. Let's see what else we have. We have divine. Calibrate, connect, stabilize, personify. That's what I feel. I feel like you are on a journey to personify your higher self, to bring in your higher self, to bring in your higher self. This, when you do this is going to attract many people to you because you have so much wisdom. It's going to create this gratitude here. It's going to create a beautiful sense of belonging and peace and happiness. But this journey to the higher self, it's important that you picture it. It's important that you co-create it. It's not happening to you, okay? It's happening with you. We have seer. See, enlighten, visualize, interpret. We have visualize here twice. You can see. You are psychic. You know. Either you see little pictures. Sometimes I see little pictures when I close my eyes. Sometimes it is a feeling. Sometimes I hear whispering. Sometimes it's thoughts. Sometimes, it's all different things for me. Like I see, hear, whatever. Okay. A lot of times it's visions. It's just, so for you, it may be like that. It may be a lot of different things. When I touch things, sometimes I see things or hear things. So, and it's psychic hearing. It's not always audible, although sometimes it can be. Sometimes it's just like a psychic hearing is what I call it. So you could have any of those. Some of you are spirit mediums. You talk to the dead. That's why Osiris is here. Some of you participated in mummification rites, okay, and that's why those who have passed on are so connected to you. Let's get some tarot here. Tell me more, spirit guides. So you're doing wonderful on your journey. And listen, you have free will. If you don't want to do this, then don't. Don't, honey, don't do it. Do something else. But this journey here is fun. It's hard. It's hard and it's fun. It's hard and it's rewarding. It's hard and you get a lot of answers to life. And they're not always happy answers. They're not always fulfilling answers, but they're real. Okay, they're real answers. Okay, tell me more about this. Tell me more. Okay, I see an old lady. Very old, almost crone-like, but holding back on that crone stuff. I hear you. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. You guys, y'all are manifesting like big stuff. We have the 2 of Swords. Listen, foundations of family, happiness, possible like big foundations for money, resources. And you may not know which way to go, okay? But both ways lead you to the same goal. I pulled this for the first group and I shuffled these cards. So don't worry. Don't get stuck in your head, okay? Pick a way to go and commit, okay? This money, these connections, this large foundation you're building, See, what happens is you start doing this work, this spiritual stuff, this journey, and somehow this journey manifests the 10 of Pentacles for you. So any doubt you have, you're going to be taken care of. You're going to be taken care of. And it's hard, okay? I'll tell you, it's hard, but you will be taken care of, okay? And there'll come a time when there will be a flow of resources for you, and you'll be more than taken care of, okay? But it is a journey. And I feel like this is going to come with the Four of Pentacles, probably when you're doing the work. You're in this work, doing the work, not really thinking about money anymore, not really thinking about trying to manifest a huge amount of money. If you've casted spells and things, you're letting it ride. Just letting that stuff ride and allowing the universe to bring it to you as you do your thing, as you work your pathway. And a lot of times doing just that is the thing to do. Okay? It's, how you grow. All right? That's how you receive. You're going to be getting into receivership, I hear. All right. One more card. Take the next step. So, your guides are leaving you with this. It's time for you to take the next step. Okay? So if you don't know what that is, you need to ask your guides and allow them to show you. Be in receivership after you ask. Allow the answers to come. Use your empathy, your psychic ability, and allow it to come. And when it comes, don't doubt it and don't insert your words. Okay? You got to use that filter. You got to know when it's time to turn the filter down. Okay? All right, Group 2, that's what I received for you. I hope this was an interesting reading for you. It was for me. I really enjoyed doing this reading. I really hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you did and you made it this far, let's see, what can you leave me? What can you leave me? Leave me a sun or some clouds. A cloud and a sun or whatever. Like clouds, suns. Down below. I think that would be really cool. Let's see. Oh, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all of you. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, Group 3, all of you that selected Learn to Live in Love. This is going to be your reading from your spirit guides, all about, so how are you doing? How are things? We're going to find out how you're doing, your gifts, and all that good stuff. Learn to Live in Love. I was guided to the Mary Magdalene Oracle deck, so we're going to start there. This deck has so much love in it. It just has so much good, beautiful vibes. So many good, beautiful vibes. So let's start here as a spirit guides. Mary Magdalene may be one of your guides. There's a lot of light energy. You may have saints that are your guides. It feels really nice. It feels like a breath of fresh air. Okay, you may have gods or goddesses that are disguised as saints that are your guides. I'm feeling a lot of water here too. Tell me more. This one here. Surrender. I am in good hands. Ooh, that's hard, isn't it? Especially when things are iffy, right? It's iffy, y'all. I don't know. It's iffy. What should I do? The red thread. Good recognizes good. You know. You know. Even when you feel things are good, it's still hard for you to surrender to them. Even when you feel the good flow, even when you feel the love is there, it's hard for you to connect because of the fear of loss. Perhaps you've lost many people you love, or love hasn't been so kind to you, what you thought was love. So when real love walks in the door, be it your mama or your partner or a child even, it can be hard to let the flow come because your wound, it seems, is around love. Perhaps love has been used as a weapon. And I feel like your guides want to bring in some beautiful experiences having to do with love. How love is something to live in, not a once every, 5-10 months to experience. You should be experiencing that with the people you love often. You should be living in this embrace. Perhaps you have distanced yourself from people so they couldn't break your heart. I feel like you're very tender-hearted, okay? It's just you and me here, nobody else. It doesn't matter, okay? I feel you're tender-hearted. You're sensitive. You may be group 2 as well. You're sensitive. You're very, very sensitive, okay? Psychic, magical, wise. But people, they hurt you deeply. And so sometimes you think, is it worth the possibility of this person ripping out my heart to let them in? Can I trust them? It's always going to be a gamble. No matter how sensitive you are, you cannot 110,000% predict someone's behavior. Love is risky. Love will hurt you. Love will abandon you. Love will rip your guts out. But also, love will make you feel amazing. Love will save you. Love will be there for you when nobody else is. Now, if you've never experienced someone being there for you when no one else is, well, it's tough because it really is a surrender. Surrendering to love and knowing that love will be there to catch you. You may not know what form love will be there to catch you, but it will. Because good recognizes good. This top one wants to come out. The cross. I am anchored in love. Faith, hope, and love endures. Faith, hope, and love endures. Listen, I feel your pain. I feel it. Because love may not have endured for you. Love may have left you broken. And when we get that broken, we're like, I'm not doing it again. And it can be family. It can be family that twisted love to the point that it couldn't be, you feel like it can't be retrieved, It can't be healed. And it may not be healed by them. Sometimes, the things that happen, we can't heal by ourselves. Someone has to help us heal. And we have to let those people come in so we can be healed, so we can have a full human experience. Sometimes, it's family that hurts us the most. And so we don't even know what a good relationship or family looks like. Perhaps you're at the point in your life where you're tired of feeling on the outside. Perhaps you want to belong to someone or something. And there's a bridge there you have to build between your fear of love and love itself. Love conquers fear. Love can conquer just about anything. But when it's been used as a weapon, it can be very difficult to overcome that. That's where faith and hope become very powerful. It's an act of faith to surrender to love after it has brutalized you. It takes so much strength to do that. Let's get these tarot cards. Tell me more about this love, about this loss. How are you doing? Well, we're struggling a little bit. That's okay. We all struggle on our journey. You can be doing really well in one area and struggling in the other. This is growth. The struggle is where the growth happens, honey. The struggle, the pain, the awareness is where the magic really happens. Having a spiritual walk of any kind is not easy because it calls us to grow. 7 of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Look at the fight here. Look at that. Standing on this pillar, facing all these wands coming dead at him. And you know what he's doing? Saying, come on, I got it. I can do this. Love can take it all and still stand. I'm reading this intuitively. Love is very strong. Love is resilient. Love helps you to fight. Then we have the Ace of Cups. Love, a cup of love, literally. A cup of love, literally. A cup of hope. A cup of possibility. Love, love, love. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. A cup of love. We have the Hierophant. We have the 7 of Pentacles. 77 is a number of alignment. Tell me more. Give me 2 more. We have the 4 of Swords and the Sacred Clown. It's always been tricky, hadn't it? It's always been tricky. Love. This Hierophant here. You know, he's not like any Hierophant. He's coming out of a spaceship. He's like a werewolf coming out of a spaceship. He's different. There's these energies back here. It feels very Aquarian, that card. We have the Sacred Clown here, the Twixter. The Twixter? The Trickster. Showing up. Tricky love. But you know, it feels like traditional connections. Perhaps marriage hasn't worked out for you. Perhaps you long for traditional connections and you haven't been able to line that out. But you want it. But it just never works because there's always this clown, this sacred clown here. Always showing you that love is a joke, right? And so these experiences you have fulfill your ideas of love. So it's hard to surrender. Your past does not dictate your future. You can't allow, this was a message in group 2 as well, you can't allow past situations to control the decisions you make now, okay? Because you're very strong. And I feel like this love energy, this love issue is holding you back. Your guides are like, this is a major problem. Whether you deal with it or not, know that it's a major problem. You can't fake it. You can't fake your way through this. It has to be healed. And the only way it's healed is by faith, by surrendering to love itself. and allowing love to move in your life. And tuning in to who really loves you and who doesn't. And what does love really look like? These are questions you have to ask yourself. These are questions you have to seek the answers for. Because love isn't going to look probably like you think it is. And it's not going to be perfect. And perhaps in the past, you have projected a certain vision of how love should look onto relationships. Perhaps you've sabotaged relationships. Listen, no judgment. When you have a love wound, you often do. You sabotage them. And the sacred clown gets a hold of that and tears it to pieces. We have Stargate Heart. Heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity. So here's the thing. So how do we start to heal this? Your guides are like, here's the thing, baby doll. One way to start really working with the energy of love is to get generous. It's to heal. The Four of Swords, we have this meditation energy. I feel like as you connect with the energy of the divine, the energy of true love, real love, I'm talking about the big love, the love of divinity. Okay, that's what you need to be connecting with. Universal love, non-judgmental love. Give from that place. And I mean, give what you can. If you have a food bank and you can give $20 or $5 or your time, give that. If you have a neighbor who needs their grass mowed and you can do that, give that. Just, it doesn't have to be huge. Just give as generously as you can to the people around you who you care about, okay? And be grateful for what you have. Gratitude and generosity is how you begin to work with the frequency of love, because that's where it comes from. Compassion is a form of love. Generosity, form of love. It all comes from love. Start to work with that. It will help open up your heart chakra. And listen, I got to tell you, I want you to be prepared as you meditate and connect. And you need to do this, okay? This is an assignment from your guides, okay? For better, for worse. You need to spend time. You need to spend time meditating, praying, chanting, whatever you do with your source of divine universal love. It can be a goddess, it can be an angel, it can be a spirit, it can be an ancestor, whatever name it is. Okay. And do it regularly. I'm sorry, my tongue's heavy. On the regular. Do it daily if you can. I don't care if it's 5 minutes or 50 minutes. I don't care. Go out in nature. Whatever's your thing. And then give what you can. It can be at work. Maybe somebody has a bad day and you bring them a coffee. You know, it can be little things, little gestures. Okay. You will find that your heart chakra begins to open. And when it does, you may start to feel emotions. And you may not like some of these emotions. You may start to cry. And I got to tell you, when my heart chakra really started to open, I hadn't cried for years. Like for real. I just stopped crying. And I started crying. And I was scared I wasn't ever going to stop. Like the grieving, the sorrow, it all came out. So I'm going to tell you how I dealt with it, because your spirit guides want me to tell you. My spirit guides want me to tell you. I used water. Okay, I got in a bath. I put the crystals around the bathtub. Okay, and I listened to, at the same time, crystal bowl music. And I cried into the bathtub. And I put all the energy into the bathtub and I let it go down the drain. And there were days I did this 3 or 4 times. I used the Archangel Michael clearing prayer. Sometimes, every few hours. because I was healing at such a rapid rate. You can do it in the shower. You can do crystal shower. Just don't get your crystals wet because some of them are toxic, okay? Some of them cannot get wet. You have to be proactive about this. And opening your heart chakra is necessary for your manifestations to blossom. It just is. Let's get another card, okay? The heart chakra, I'm telling you, it's just your assignment. Higher heart activation. Dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. That is what they want to happen. They want your heart to be healed. They want it to be full of divine love. They want you to be able to drop some of the shielding that you have up. In other words, they want you to be able to cross the bridge, to drop the shields, to drop some of the boundaries. They want you to be able to let people in, having the divine love within you, being able to discern who's for you, who's not, and act from a higher place of love. This is difficult. This is hard, okay? It doesn't mean that your whole personality changes. It just means that the dynamic you work from has changed. You're going to find that when you do this kind of work, you engage in your environment differently. You engage people differently. And that hole in your heart where you feel isolated and lonely begins to shrink. And your heart chakra begins to bloom. And you find that you want people in your life. You find that you might actually want love. And you find that you may actually want to help people with your gifts more. Okay. The mourning part, the grieving part, the sorrowful part is intense. And some of you may be going through it right now, and this is what's happening. This is what's happening to you. Write it out, talk into your phone and delete it, record a video, delete it, whatever you need to do to get all the stuff that's weighing on your heart out. Release it, release it, release it, release it, release it. Keep releasing it. Release it over and over until you don't need to release it anymore. It works just like that. Get counseling if you need it. I'm just a woman with a gift and I'm sharing it with you. Okay. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist or a counselor. The goal for you, Group 3, is to heal this heart as much as we can so that you can start loving your life. Because I feel like Group 3, we haven't had a lot of that experience. And enjoying your life is the point. You're not just here to serve people, okay? You're not just here to do for them. You're actually here to enjoy your life. That's part of why you're here. I know that's shocking. You're not just here to do what you came to do. Part of doing what you came to do is being you. And in order for you to be you, you're going to have to open up your heart. You got to have compassion for yourself. You've done so much for other people. You've been through so much. Give yourself a chance to be happy. All right. Okay. That's what they had to say, y'all. All right. I hope this was a interesting and insightful reading. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please let me know down in the comments below. If you made it this far, leave me a heart or an anchor emoji. I don't know if there's an anchor emoji, but I know there's a heart emoji. Any color, whatever color you're drawn to. Or you could leave me a bird. I don't know if they have a phoenix. My new emojis on my new computer has a phoenix, but the old computers, they don't. I don't think they do. So anyway, long story short, you can leave me you could leave me a heart, an anchor, a bird, whatever you'd like. All right, just to let me know that you made it this far. And I appreciate you guys watching. I really, really do. And if you'd like to be a member of my tribe, please subscribe. I would love to have you. And have a beautiful day. I appreciate you. And I will see you, beautiful, magical baddies, on the other side. Bye, guys.